back to my channel. I'm jumping on here today to show you a tutorial of how I made this really cute paper hot air balloon. I've been seeing them all over Instagram and I don't have an automatic die cutting machine, so like a Silhouette or a Cameo, I do not have one, and I wanted to figure out a way to make it without one of those and to be able to make my own little mini paper hot air balloon because it's so cute. I love it so much. You could also decorate it with some trim, so I think that looks super cute as well. I just haven't done it yet, but I wanted to come on and show you guys how to make it. So what you're going to need is some pattern paper of your choice. I'm making a pink and green one this time. This is using the Crepe Paper Fresh Bouquet collection. You're going to need that. Then you're going to need, I find it easier to use a template, so I'm going to show you how to make that now. Okay, so what you're going to need is some sort of circle to trace. I'm just going to use this bottle of mist here. This is 2 inches wide. The one that I used to make this size was 2 5/8, so it was 5/8 of an inch bigger. And I'm going to put my bottle so that the edges are going on the side of the paper and you'll have a little triangle down the bottom. So I'm going to do that. And what I'm going to actually do is just pull it up a little bit more so my triangle is a little bit bigger, because I'm going to trace the bottle with the pencil until it goes off to the side, and we will just rub that off. We're done with the spray. I'm going to now cut this out on my line so that I leave my triangle. So that's it. That's your template there, completely done. So my final hot air balloon is going to be this size because this one is this exact size. So it's the complete size that it is, which is what we're going to be doing. I would like, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. I want it to actually be probably about the same for this one because it's smaller. So I'm going to just cut out 10 so I can make 2 of them. So I'm going to, with my paper trimmer, just cut a strip that is long enough for all of this on my paper. So just on each individual sheet, I'm going to just take my paper trimmer, line it up like so that she fits as best as possible, and make sure it's out of the way. So there we go. Now I can check, and yeah, that fits perfectly. So I'm going to just cut both of the strips this size, which, if you're following along, is 2 3/4. So I'm going to flip these over to the white side. I'm going to line up my base like this. So my template piece, sorry, not my base. I'm just going to trace it. And I'm going to do 3 of each, and then on the pink polka dot one, so this one here, I'm going to do 4 because it's my favorite paper out of the 3. Okay, so I've traced them with my template. I'm going to keep this because I think I'll probably make some more of these later on. I'm going to cut them all out, and then I'm going to come back and show you what to do next. So this is just the excess that I had left. I'm going to keep this and use this to make another embellishment. What you need to then do is fold them in half on themselves. So you want it to be, the pointy part is folded in on itself, and then I just like to clamp it down. And I like to just use a pair of scissors, or if you have a bone folder, you can use that just to make sure it's nice and creased. So you're going to fold all of them in half. This next step is completely not necessary, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch on both of the sides. So I'm going to go down the center on the actual fold mark, and then I'm going to go around the sides. I didn't do that with this one, and it still looks awesome without it. I just think it's going to add an interesting touch, so I'm going to do that to all of these, and then I'm going to come back. So we're going to make the little basket first, which is this little one down here. Now I'm using the same paper, and I've cut a strip here that is 1/2 inch wide. And I'm just grabbing a pen. This is a Posca paint pen. I just want a circle barrel. I'm going to wrap it around it, and then I'm going to put a bead of glue on the paper so that it sticks. I'm going to use hot glue because I just like it. And I just find that it's the easiest to set when making 3D projects. So I'm going to hold it nice and tight on there, make it as straight as I can. There we go. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to push it down like so. And you can even just use the desk just to really keep it shut. I'm going to pull it off just because I find it easiest to do it like that. So I can cut, and again, same thing when it's easiest to do is to go like that, just to attach that final piece like so. And I'm going to just roll it over it here so that it gets a nice flat seal like so. So there we go. And then that will pull off, and then that will be our basket. I stitched my pieces of my hot air balloon, and I'm going to just pick the piece that I want to be my central one. So I'm gonna pick this piece here. I want this one to be my central piece. I'm going to fold it flat. Then I'm going to take my piece that I want to go next to it, which I know is this one here. I'm going to take my hot glue and I'm going to put it down the side here. I find this is the easiest way to start. So it's on the side, and then I'm going to fold this one in half again, and I'm going to line them up as neatly as I can without burning myself, because the most important part is getting the edges here to match. Now you can obviously cut it if need be, then I just hold it open and I just seal it away with the hot glue gun. As you can see, I'm sealing that up like so, and then I'm just gonna pull it tight together like that. Now there's a little bit of excess on this side, so I'm gonna just use my scissors to just neaten it up, just so they match perfectly. Which obviously this is handmade, so it's never going to be perfect, but it is going to look really quite cute. So there we go, there's that piece, and you're just going to repeat that process. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of hot glue down this central line here, making sure that I'm holding it flat. And then I'm just going to use my silicone brush. You don't have to do this. I just don't want to burn my fingers, just to give it a little bit of extra sturdiness. This step is optional. You do not have to do it, but I'm going to put it onto some heavyweight cardstock so that it is extra sturdy. I'm just adding the hot glue on there, because I don't want this to fall off. No, my needle nose is falling out of my glue gun. It does this every now and again, and I don't know why. So we'll fix it in a minute. And then I'm just going to push that down as best as I can. I'm going to use my thing here. You can just obviously move them to get them to stick. So there we go. Then I'm going to cut this off. You could leave it on there and do this as a card, which would look so cute as well. So I'm just cutting around the outside really. And there we go. Now, I like to put a little pom-pom on the top just to kind of tidy up the top. You don't have to if you don't want to. What you could also do, ooh, maybe I'll do that this time, is with some flowers, you could put a flower on top as well. That would look really cute. I'm gonna go with the pom-pom though because I love pom-poms and they're very playful and fun. So if I get my hot glue and I put it on the top, not too much, and then I'm gonna hold and stick. So there is the base. Then I made the little cup beforehand, and to hang your cup you're going to use a little bit of string. So I'm going to cut the string to can I do that? Is this a little bit too full on? I'm just seeing because there's a little tiny gap in the bottom, which you could actually, I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm just gonna add some hot glue there and there. I'm gonna add my my string. If I just cut it there and then there, and then if I just seal the end of that, there we go. And I want it to hang probably about 1/2 inch. So I'm going to cut it about 1 inch, I reckon. And I'm going to do 2 strips of glue on the inside. So 1 strip of glue for one of the little balloony loon sides, because we want it to hang. Obviously, we want it to be cute, like it's a little hanging balloon. And then I'm going to do another one on the other side. So, pop it like that. And then I'm going to put that one in there. There we go. And just seal it like so. And then there we have our adorable paper hot air balloon using no dies. These are the 2 that I've made. I think I really like the mini one. I think it's so cute. But I love them so much. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. These are so easy to use and are so versatile and look so cute. So thank you for watching, guys. Please consider subscribing. It really helps me out, and leave a like as well. That especially helps me out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.